Hi, hello, it's Hayley. Thanks for tuning back in. It's been so long since I've made a video that you probably don't even recognize me. I think I was 4 weeks pre-op last time I made a video, and as of today I'm 5 days and some hours pre-op. So I guess technically 6 days because yesterday it was a week. But yeah, on my countdown it's now 5 days and some hours. So that is exciting. I'm here to make an update, basically to talk about the last couple of weeks of my life and my feelings pre-op. And the major thing that I wanted to cover in this video is how I'm going with the pre-op diet. So I'll get onto that in a second. I'll give you a quick update. The reason I haven't been updating more often is because I started shift work, and it has challenged me more than I thought it would. Not the actual shift work. I love shift work. I didn't like working Monday to Friday, kind of 8 till 4. I didn't like that at all. So I've been really lucky with my shifts actually. I've been on a pretty good roster at the moment, so I've been really lucky. But yeah, I've been enjoying that side of it. I've been sleeping a little bit more, and I've been enjoying the variety in shifts. But my actual work has been really tough. I am mentally always really exhausted. I've been crying a lot. Hate to say it, but I have pretty much cried 4 days a week for the last 3 weeks at this point. So that's not great. I am fine, and I'm excited about the surgery coming up. But and it is very soon. But I don't feel that. I don't feel like it's next week. I mean, it's this coming Tuesday, and I think I felt like there would be a lot more build up mentally than there turns out there is. I think I'm probably not even going to really feel it, feel any nerves until I'm on the way to hospital, to be honest, or I wake up that morning, I suppose. I don't know yet what time my admission will be. I just have to wait to hear from the hospital the day before, so I'll probably hear from them on Monday, I think. Excuse me, as soon as I started speaking I had a bit of a frog in my throat, but I'm having a lazy day today. I have a day off work, so I've done a little bit of housework, although not as much as I'd like. I really wanted to get my apartment kind of sorted before I went to hospital, because my mum's going to stay here and it's a bit messy. But she's just going to have to put up with it, to be honest. So, sorry, Mum, if you're watching. Sorry in advance. It's not cute. Been doing a bit of homework, getting a little bit of paperwork done, that kind of thing. So, I thought today was a good day to film a video. I try often to work myself up to film a video, but I come home from work looking so ragged and gross that I just really can't be bothered fixing myself up to film during the week, which is probably a bit annoying. But here I am. So, my pre-op diet, I have to do 2 weeks of pre-op diet. I had this discussion with Mum and also Stacey, who is my surgery sister. She's having surgery on the same day. We met on Facebook, about which day to start on, because I think I have to do 2 weeks, and my surgery's on a Tuesday, and I started 2 Tuesdays before, but I think technically for me to have done 2 weeks of Opti, I would have had to start on the Monday, because I won't eat on the Tuesday. So I guess, I don't know if that Tuesday counts in the 2 weeks. I don't know. But I had the Monday off, so I felt like maybe that was not a great day to start. I felt like I'd be able to cope better on a work day. And I've worked every day now since I started Opti. So it's my first day off. It's a Wednesday today. And I worked Tuesday through to Tuesday. So every day I have been at work, and it was a nightmare, basically, to start. The first couple of days I really struggled. I'm taking Opti Slim, and my approach has just been really to use shakes. Stacey, who I mentioned before, my surgery sister, she doesn't use the shakes. She is taking like Opti fast soups and bars and stuff instead. She doesn't like the shakes, and I guess neither do I, but I don't think I would like the soups or bars either. So I'm just kind of taking 3 meal replacement shakes a day, and also eating 2 cups of non-starchy veggies. So I'm not allowed potato, pumpkin, sweet potato, peas or corn, which peas and corn are the ones that really got me. I mean, I understand why they're, you know, quite high carb, but they're two of my favorite vegetables, so that kind of killed me a little bit. But anyway, some days, especially early on, day one, I was so unprepared. And this is, if I'm going to give any advice in this video, it is be more prepared than I was, because on the first day I had no vegetables in the house. I'd eaten everything and then thrown out everything in the fridge. I had vegetables in the days before, but then I went on this big like food funeral binge fest and ate shit, and then proceeded to clean out my fridge. And there was nothing in the fridge basically, and I had no veggies, and I had to go to work. I was on a like quite late afternoon shift, and it just, all I had that day was 3 shakes, which is only 450 calories. So that was not a good start, and I was distressed all day about food. I was really distressed. Day 2 came, it was a little better. I went shopping, I got some veggies. Day 3, still really distressed about food, still really hungry, still struggling with my energy levels, still struggling not to have a latte. That was like, especially in the first 5 days, not being able to buy a latte at work was killing me, because on my breaks at work, I would always have at least a latte, if not 2, like one before I worked maybe and one on my lunch break or something. And I am putting coffee in my morning shake. That's something I'll talk about in a second. So I am still getting coffee, and I'm also drinking probably unreasonable amounts of Diet Coke, which I don't normally drink Diet Coke or any soft drink at home, but it's been a bit of a crutch because that's on my allowed list. I'm also allowed Diet Cordial. So day 4 is probably the turning point in my appetite. Day 4 is when, what's my hair doing here? It's not cute, is it? Anyway, you'll just have to look at that. Day 4, sorry, very distracted. Day 4 is probably the turning point with my appetite. My appetite was probably like 10% of what it normally is on day 4. And since then, basically my appetite has disappeared. Today I was at home, I slept in until about 11, which is a mistake because I have to be at work at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I really should have tried to get up early, and anyway, welcome to my life. I didn't have a shake until 3 o'clock. I just finished it now. It's 3:45. So, which may be a mistake, but I had no appetite whatsoever. Yesterday I made some soup. I made some veggie soup, and just a hot tip, I didn't follow a recipe or anything, but roast some tomatoes and put them in your damn soup, because it was delicious. But to be honest with you, especially since day 4 when my appetite has gone, I really have not felt like vegetables. When I come home from work or whatever and all I've had all day is shakes, I just don't feel like having the veggies. Like, they just make my stomach turn. So that's how I've been coping, is having 3 shakes, one on my way to work, one at work, and then one on my way home from work. So what really I've been doing with my shakes is, let me grab a couple of things. I'll be right back. I've been taking OptiSlim rather than OptiFast, which is what's normally recommended, although OptiSlim is fine by my surgeon's office. And I've just been doing that because OptiFast has fish oil in it, and I'm a strict vegetarian, so I don't take fish oil. The OptiSlim tastes okay, doesn't taste great. I hope you can't hear my washing machine going ham right now. It's like very much spinning, so sorry if you can, being a domestic goddess over here. So what I've been doing to make my shakes a little bit more palatable is, first, if I have a coffee in the morning, I've been putting a little bit of this stevia in it, and this is stevia, it's actually butterscotch flavour, which, I don't know, can you see that? Is that, I don't know, I can't see the camera. It doesn't really taste like butterscotch, to be honest. It smells like butterscotch. It smells disgusting. But I've just been putting this in my shake if I put coffee in it, because the coffee makes the shake very bitter. And so, which, I mean, I like unsweetened coffee, but I don't like an unsweetened coffee shake. So I've just been putting a couple of drops in that. It's got less than a calorie per serve stevia. And then in both, sometimes the coffee shake or a chocolate shake, I've been putting some vanilla essence in my shake, just to give it a little something something. And my favorite, actually, in the coffee shakes, my absolute favorite is to put rosewater essence in the, I don't know, can you see that? I think it's really bright. I'm not sure. I hope this works out. Rosewater essence, and you can see I haven't really used much. I've been putting it in like, I don't know, can you see the like level of the water there? I haven't used much at all, and I've been putting it in like every second shake basically, because I'm allowed diet cordial and diet soft drink, as well as my shakes and veggies. That's all I'm allowed really, plus condiments and stuff, mustard and vinegar and stuff. Is these flavor drops. Again, I don't know, I hope you can see this. Just put them in front of my face and hopefully you can. This one here is grape, which I've been having. This one I haven't opened yet, it's tropical. And I just got these from Coles, if you're here in Australia. They are sugar-free and amazingly concentrated. I mean, this is like a little bottle. These are 48 ml, like a tiny little bottle, and it's a really thin liquid, not like cordial. And yeah, it's just a bunch of like artificial shit basically on the back. Really artificial, terrible. And I normally am really I'm not a cordial drinker at all. I like to drink water. But I think I've just felt so deprived. I am drinking water at work, but I felt so deprived that sometimes I come home and I'm just like, I need to eat something. Like, I really need to eat something, but I can't, and I push through by having cordial. My biggest craving has been for cheese, and it goes around in circles where it's like blue cheese really strongly. I think because blue cheese is kind of like such a strong flavor that I'm getting nowhere near ever. Or I'll go through phases where I'm like, what I would give for a big old wheel of brie right now, because fuck, like sometimes honestly I have to lay in my bed, like I come home from work and I just have to lay down and go minute by minute and talk myself out of going to the supermarket, buying shit and eating it. Sometimes it is the biggest battle, and I honestly didn't think I could do this. I mean, I have not cheated once, and I'm day 8 now, I suppose. I started on Tuesday, it's now Wednesday, so I suppose day 8. But some moments I've said to myself, like, go and eat some cheese. Let's go and eat some fucking like amazing soft cheese, get some like expensive shit and eat it, and then we just won't eat anything else for the day. Like, maybe it's okay if we just have brie and we don't eat anything else for the rest of the day. The surgeon won't know, surely. Like, I don't have to tell anyone. I'll just starve myself. It'll be great. But then I say, Hayley, you're being unreasonable. You're being an idiot. You're addicted to cheese. Shut up, basically. And it's hard. It's really hard. Because really, I've never restricted myself like this. I mean, I guess I did 12 WBT before and it was successful and whatever, but I was still able to eat like a pretty wide variety of stuff. So I guess it's fine. Now my appetite is completely gone. So if you're watching this video and you're starting your Opti phase, just know that your appetite does go, but my appetite is completely gone. My physical appetite is completely gone. My mental appetite, whole nother story. But it just goes to show that there are ups and downs, and it's, you know, it's nice to have people watching me here talk about this who I'm sure can at least a little bit understand the emotional roller coaster that it is to have your one coping mechanism taken away from you, or 2 or 3. I mean, maybe you're also quitting drinking or smoking or something in this whole process, pre-op and post-op. But for me, you know, it's just food and it's gone basically. So that's that. I think what I'm gonna definitely do is vlog my my surgery, I guess. I'm gonna vlog going to the hospital, bits and pieces. My mum's coming, of course. She'll be there to support me. So I don't know if I'll get another video up. Maybe I'll make a quick like hello the day before or something, but otherwise the next video you should see will be my like, I'm on the loser's bench in less than a week now, which is pretty scary. This time next week I'll be 1 day post-op, so that's exciting. I can't really think that far ahead at the moment because I've got so much going on in my personal life, but in theory it's very exciting. So with all that being said, I'm gonna run. Over the last couple of weeks I kind of missed out on a lot of people's videos because I was so busy, but I'm starting to catch up with you, and it's so nice to see that so many of you are doing so well. I've been watching a lot of videos over just the last 2 days trying to catch up. So I know I say this at the end of every video, but this community is so sweet and I feel so lucky to have you. And it's so nice to be able to just talk to the camera and get all the feelings out, because I've got a lot of them. God knows I've got a lot of feelings. So thank you for anyone who watches, anyone that can relate, anything like that. You guys are just so amazing. And yeah, I'll be back soon, almost, or on the loser's bench, which is kind of crazy to say. I mean, I can't believe I got here, but yeah, thank you again. Thanks for watching.